This August 2013, I wanted to videotape this little bass boat we bought. Bass Hunter says the original baby. It's a baby bass, or was it Bass Baby? Let me see. It's Bass Baby. That's what it is. But there's a label right there. This is a 8-foot boat, and I looked at a lot of different boats. And the reason I picked this is, I'll explain. It's in a trailer right now. I put it in a utility trailer, which is a 4x8. And I'll take the measurements across the back. So it's got wheels. It comes with wheels, but it's got those 2 handles right there on the boat. And it's wide. It's a very wide boat. And it's got places to lay your rods. A lot of boats don't. That other boat that they sell at Hunter, it's a little longer, but it doesn't even have a place to squeeze your rods. This has got cup holders, but the cup holders don't really encroach on the rod space. They're sitting a little bit higher, like this tackle tray right here. You'd put your rods back here, which this sits a little bit higher in the boat too. I wish it would have recessed this lower. And this tray over here is a little bit lower, so your rod, but you got this high sides. If you see the high side over here, so your rods are not going to roll out of the boat. And of course your chair sits in the rail right here. And these are storage compartments that you screw out. And it's got, this pulls completely out. It's just a little bag, red bag that's waterproof, and it's hollow in here to a point. You can't see it, but you have to get a flashlight. You could rewire this boat for the trolling motor in the front if you chose to. See, it's that insulation and stuff in there. It drops down, so there's a little water in there. Moisture from somewhere, but anyway, these are supposed to be dry storage. It's pop riveted in, I see. But stick my hand down in there about a foot, and it goes all the way the length of the boat. And you got insulation on the side, so I don't know why they left. I guess it'd just be so heavy if they had the insulation all the way up to the top, all the way through. Anyway, that's the way the boat's designed. But trying to show up all the features of the boat. I should put the trolling motor up front if you chose to. But there's another storage area on that side. This little plug here is just to let the water out. If it rained in the boat, you just pull that plug and water comes out. The water goes out. It goes to the hole, goes all the way through the boat, front of the boat. But the boat's for 8 foot. It's 8 foot from end to end. See, it doesn't have the little pontoon things jutting out in the front where you lose space. You can almost all usable space. I said you got 1 cup holder on each side, which is plenty. But I wish I could show you. I'll show the other side of the boat, and I'll merge the videos together. And you can see where the pontoons go down. And I'll measure those with the tape measure when I get to the lake. It sits up high out of the water. I think me and my wife, she weighs about 140 pounds, so about 185. I think the water level was about here. We were 6 or 8 inches out of the water. Plenty of boat. There's other videos, one on YouTube with a guy had a 2 horsepower motor. I'm just going to put a trolling motor on it. Anyway, this is long enough for now. I think you've seen enough. So, it's a good little plastic 2-man boat. It weighs 130 pounds. We can lift it, but it's kind of heavy. I mean, 130 pounds for 2 people, especially a woman trying to lift it. So, and the wheels the wheels have little holes in them drilled for the air pockets. They said so the air could escape. I might plug those for more buoyancy. And the way it's sitting in my trailer, of course, it's not sitting flat, so I got a nice chest up underneath. I'm going to have to strap it down good. Okay, so I'll cut this part of the video out now for the top part of it. Okay, the bottom of the boat is 46 inches, 46.5 inches is what it comes to. 46.5, I think. Yep. 40. Yeah, 46.5. So the boat stands straight up, as you can see, from the wheels. So that's the bottom. Now the sides come in. That's good. The sides are beveled. It comes out to 54 at the top. See, that's the tunes right there. It's hard to see 3D, but that's what happens. It moves up and out like that. Okay. There's the boat at docked to a pier. Santee Cooper, Lake Marion. But anyway, it's I'll get a closer up in a minute. I'm up on the deck right now, but it got water in it last night, about an inch of water left out in the rain. So let's see. I've dried it out with a towel, but I'll show you down in the dry well storage area where water can get in there if you leave it out in the rain, but it'll dry out. It's all sealed where it can, if you open those holes, I believe it'll come out. This is dry well storage. I don't know if it can be, you can see the water in there. A little bit of water, yeah. But it'll dry out. Just dry it out with a towel or whatever, but this thing's fogging up or what? It's the red bag that comes out of there, dry storage bag. Goes, just drops back in there, but that's insulation in there. And then you just have to left it out in the rain, like I said, so that's what's going to happen. Just have to let it dry out. Anyway, that's the boat. 7 foot long, 4 foot wide, I think. 54 inches at the top. See those high sides on there? Get a closer look now. Keep stuff from falling out. It sits high out of the water too. There's a rear shot of the wheels in the water. This is a couple hours later. I've taken out this deep storage cover. See the sun, a little bit of the sun shining in there. It's not as wet as it was. Reach down in there in the towel. I don't have a tape measure right now. I'm going to put a stick down in there, measuring stick, show you how deep it is to reach the insulation. I'd say it's about a foot deep. You put your hand down in there, arm goes down there about a foot. Anyway, I thought of an idea, you know, taking a regular leaf blower, take that one, unscrew that one, and blow it out with a leaf blower. I believe that these join each other somehow. See the front of the boat, the rear of the boat. If they don't, it's no big deal. The air will come out somewhere. It's got these little air holes in the back, these little black things that let the air in. It's all blurry, but these little black breathing holes in the back of the boat. They put, looks like the size of a button on a jacket. It's got 4 little holes in there. Of course, if the boat filled up with enough water, you could seep into there, but it ain't no big deal. If I put a leaf blower down in here, the air will come out of those little holes. There's one on each side of the boat. If I can get that from an angle there. But other than that, you got little hole in the front where you take out the, goes all the way through the boat. I've already videotaped that. So I'm about done with this video, this little bass hunter boat. It's a good little boat. Very stable. I got tied off at the dock now, but imagine I could get in here and stand up with no problem. I have stood up. You can see the fish out of it standing up. So that'll be the end of the video. Now, unless I'm never going to put a big motor on this thing, but there's videos of people with big 2 horsepower motors on there. So it's over and out. Bass Hunter, Bass Baby boat. Okay, we're now in the boat, finally, and loaded. I've got the trolling motor mounted. I got it pushed to as far to my left as I can, so I can put my hand right back here on it and turn it. So 30-pound thrust trolling motor with a regular automotive battery. Battery fits right between the 2 little things that come out neatly, right up under the trolling motor, because it's automotive, it's not a marine. Everybody says don't use that. Well, guess what? I've been doing it for 20 years. It's worked out great. Off and on. I've never used a marine battery for a small boat. Anyway, let's cut the power to it and see how much leg room I've got. My legs are almost completely stretched out. Just under her seat now. I got long legs too, but need to move my seat up just a little bit though. My gear in here, tackle boxes and stuff. All our stuff up there. Rods on both sides. All right. Go ahead and cut it off.